money afterwards. And this is what tonight is a bit all about. Yeah, we want to try to give you something at your hands which you could try, at least to a certain degree, to incorporate in your daily life so that you're not getting sick and you don't need to be cured. A very old principle in this regard is the proverb which says, mens sana in corpore sano. This is Latin, very old language, no longer spoken. It was used in this time Italy, and it means a healthy mind in a healthy body. And there are two people in the past who have come up with that kind of principle. One was a philosopher and one was a poet. A healthy mind and a healthy body, or you could phrase it the other way around, a healthy body can sustain a healthy mind. There was Thales of Miletus who lived a couple of hundred years before Christ. Then it's Greek actually, I cannot read it, yeah, I have to admit. But what it means is, which man is happy? He who has a healthy body and a resourceful mind. And mens sana in corpore sano was really phrased by Juvenal. He was a Roman poet who lived in the first decades after Christ. But what is health? Maybe each of us has a different concept what health is all about, and it would be quite interesting to know what you think what health really is. So I would like you to team up with your neighbor or with 2 or 3 and deliberate for maybe 5 minutes or so. What do you think health is all about? Okay, so have fun and good deliberations. Disease and infirmity. So it's quite a holistic approach. And to round that up, I have one more slide, and you will see that there's even more behind it. There was the famous Alma Ata conference of the World Health Organization in the late 70s, and they declared the Health for All strategy. And it says health for all means removal of the obstacle to health. And obstacles, particularly I think here in our country we can see that, amongst others, malnutrition, contaminated drinking water, unhygienic poor housing, and very important, ignorance. Yeah, that's a very detrimental factor to health. Yeah. Of course, it contains the solution of medical problems, the provision of doctors, hospital beds, drugs, and vaccines. But without literacy, without education, it will be very difficult to achieve health and to promote prevention. So in the end, health for all is a holistic concept, and that would require quite a concerted effort in all kinds of fields of the society, agriculture, industry, education, etc., etc. Medical care alone is not enough. So, we were a bit surprised when we were tasked that it was not only health we should look for, or should look at, but wellness. What is wellness? Is there wellness here in PhD? So, again, 5 minutes, or let's say 3.5, and you discuss with your neighbor, and then I will go to the left side of the auditorium and ask your opinion, what is wellness? Wellness, physical wellness, real estate wellness, and workplace wellness. And the last group work, and that's a promise for the next 20 minutes or so, will come up now. What do you think? What are factors who are very important or even essential for good health? And what are the factors, and there might be just the opposite, who to jeopardize good health. So again, 2, 3, 4 minutes, come up with one suggestion, and then I leave you alone and I act on my own here. So please go ahead. Without being aware how essential good health is, you won't achieve anything. I think that's paramount. And then come a lot of factors, some of you have already mentioned. Yeah? A healthy, balanced diet, consumption of enough water for proper hydration. You should try to achieve, and when you have achieved, then to maintain a good weight. Regular physical exercise was mentioned already. Very important, sufficient and sound sleep. The next one might be very difficult for some of you to achieve. That means reduce the time you spend with your cell phone, in the internet, in social media. If by any means possible, you should try to achieve stable social private relationship. In our environment here, or later on, if you're at your workplace, you would need supportive environment. As the doctors would like to survive and get some money, so you should see them on a regular basis and do a health check. Don't smoke. Don't drink too much alcohol. Don't use illicit drugs. And if possible, if you are overstressed, try to reduce the amount of stress, be emotional, private, with your boss, your colleagues, with whomsoever. And then it's of course quite simple to define those factors which are detrimental to good health. Unbalanced diet, no proper hydration, obesity, being overweight, have a sedentary lifestyle without playing basketball or rugby, having insufficient sleep, spend all your time on the social media or the internet, smoking, drink a lot of amount of alcohol, not good, use illicit drug, not good at all, and if you are overstressed, if you have no good relationship with friends, your partner, whomsoever, it's not good. And if you're not going to regular health checks. So what we are now going to do within the next 10-15 minutes, we are going to pick some of those factors and give you some detailed information how you could try to achieve that. And we will start with a healthy, balanced diet. What is it? So I'm now going to depict certain kind of food. Green means it's healthy, red means it's unhealthy. So I will show you the food, and then who thinks it's healthy raises his hands, who thinks it's unhealthy does it afterwards. So let's start. Canned tuna, healthy or unhealthy? Who thinks it's healthy? Nobody. Who thinks it's unhealthy? Hey, you have to follow the exercise of Eva. Yeah, very good. The unhealthy ones were the right ones. Canned tuna is not good, although it's fish, and tuna as such is good fish, but canned fish most of the time contains a lot of salt, which is not good. Milk, well-fed milk, healthy or unhealthy? Who thinks it's healthy? Healthy. That seems to be the majority. Who thinks it's unhealthy? Oh, Brother Vincent. Oh, I think you have to go for confession for that. Yeah, because it's healthy. Yeah, everything with low fat is healthy, particularly if it's below 1%. olive oil, healthy or unhealthy? Who's for healthy? Very well. I tell you, you are right. Because olive oil is healthy. It contains a lot of so-called unsaturated fat, and we will later see what that is. I have more. Coconut milk, healthy or unhealthy? Who's for healthy? Hey, you are well informed. It's unhealthy actually, because it is rich of saturated fat. This is fresh tuna, healthy or unhealthy? Who's for healthy? Good. It is, because it is vitamin rich and is rich of unsaturated fat. Cheese, hard cheese, 45%. Healthy? A few healthy ones. Unhealthy? Yep,
Some in between.
correct. White rice, healthy or unhealthy? Who's for healthy?
Everyone eats rice.
No. Who is for unhealthy? Hey, yeah, very well. That's true.
White rice.
Because white rice contains a lot of so-called fast carbs, and we'll later see what fast carbs really are. White bread, student canteen bread. Is that healthy bread, what you are being fed at the canteen? Who's for healthy? Hey, why do you eat that? It's unhealthy, you're right. Because it's fast carb. Oh, chips. As you know, I think we all know, unfortunately, chips are unhealthy because they have a lot of saturated fat and fast carbs. Coke, I don't need to ask, I think. Yeah, Coke is not healthy, fast carbs. Particularly it's not called zero. Brown rice, healthy?
Yes.
Yes, it is. Because slow carbs. A few more, not more. Beef or pork, healthy? Yes, who said yes? I'm not blaming you. This Canadian does, I don't know. No, it's not. Yeah, because it has a lot of saturated fat. It's very high of cholesterol. I think I have two more. Poultry, healthy or unhealthy? Unhealthy? Maybe for the chicken, because it's slaughtered. No, it is much better, as you will see, than pork and beef. Yeah, so over that. So you are quite right. I would like to see your picture whether you follow all that. And if I see the students who are going to the Givermart and I queue up behind them, a lot of chips, a lot of soft drinks, I tell you. So I'm going to explain a bit more now in detail what a healthy balanced diet is all about. We define it as a healthy balanced diet if it contains an adequate amount of all the nutrients required for the body to grow, remain healthy and disease-free. And one of the paramount factors is that you don't eat more than cholesterol, and we have the saturated and even worse, the trans fat. They increase the cholesterol. And unfortunately, trans fats are particularly high in those things I think a lot of us really enjoy, like fast food or cake or chocolate, etc. But you rather should cut down on them. If you look at the carbs, you might remember that I said some food contains slow carbs and some fast carbs. And that fast and slow it is being defined how fast those carbs are being absorbed. Because if carbohydrates are being absorbed very quickly, you will have a very spiking blood sugar level. And this is detrimental because it predisposes you for later developing diabetes in your life. So you rather should go for the slow carbs, like leafy vegetables, nuts, cows, pulses like beans, again, brown rice and brown bread. And the fast carbs are the opposite. They create spiking blood sugar levels, so you rather should cut down on that. Unfortunately, again, very nice, very delicious stuff, yeah? But try to cut down on it a bit. So cake, white bread, white rice, soft drinks, potato chips, not too good. That was the diet. Now we will come to the body weight. I think we all know that obesity is detrimental for health. And no real scholar would deny that obesity goes along later in life with diabetes, with hypertension, high blood sugar, getting osteoarthritis because you're spine, your hips, your knees have to carry too much load. Yeah, and if you're obese, you have high risk for myocardial, for heart infarction, for stroke, etc.